Hey, it's Chris. I am at work, but I wanted to do this video real quick. Some of you know what I have been going through, some of you don't, but if you follow me on Facebook, I lost my, I think, 16-year-old Facebook account on June 9th. I was on my phone. I was browsing a gardening group, specifically raised bed gardening group. All of a sudden, I was logged out and got a pop-up saying that my account had been disabled. No appeal button. Now, a little bit of background on this. Facebook has been effing with my account since 2022. In January of 2022, probably when they first started using these AI tools to go through posts and comments, I was put in Facebook jail for I think a week for a comment that they deemed as violent because the AI checkers can't read sarcasm, can't read slang, can't read, funny terms that people use and stuff like that. And I think it was something that included the word kick. I don't remember. So at that time, I was in Facebook jail for a week. I could see some stuff, but couldn't do a lot of things. So I set up a backup account, which I named Chris Backup, so I would know the difference between the two accounts. I only used it for that week, and then I deactivated it in case I would ever need it again. Now let's fast forward to, I think, 2023. In my main group that I run, Arrow Garden, Cracky, and Gardening Fanatics, the AI checkers went through and marked a whole bunch of my comments and posts as spam, which they were not. These were guides that I had written on things like how to store seeds, how to pollinate tomatoes. Here's great deals on Arrow Gardens. Here's what you need if you're starting your hydroponics. And some of these included affiliate links to sites like the Arrow Garden site. So it went through, and when I say dozens, I mean dozens of comments and posts. And I had to keep appealing. I got most of them back, but I actually lost a couple of those posts that I had put all this time into, like the one on storing seeds. So that was that. Oh, and also whenever they mess with your account, it puts all these restrictions on your account. So things like monetization and stuff go away. Okay, so that was all 2023. So now then my account had all these restrictions on it, which finally cleared up at some point. In like 2024, I started noticing that I was no longer getting push notifications to any of my devices, not just my one main phone, but my Android, my iPhone, my iPad, Android tablet. Nothing was getting notifications from Facebook, okay? So I'm thinking that Facebook is just broken. And I figured out much later that it was actually my account. So again, when they mess with your account, they break things. At some point in time, when all of this was going on, I was in a few other groups, and a friend who added me in another group was trying to set me as a group expert, and it wouldn't let her because my account was restricted. I couldn't set people as a group expert in my own account, and it was just a hot mess. And then we want to fast forward to this year, 2026, May. Now, this one is totally my fault, sort of, okay? There was these emails going around that said things like you've been invited to a business partnership or something like that in Business Manager, which totally made sense for me and what I was doing because I do work with brands and some of them do this. But this one, I clicked on it and it happened to be a hack. Now, I can't remember the exact date. This was the beginning of May. But I figured this out after a couple of days. Oh, let me tell you something. I've been meta verified on both my Facebook and Instagram since 2024. So I contacted Meta Verified support right away. They told me, let me back up. I appealed. The appeal was denied, okay? Meta Verified support told me they couldn't do anything. They weren't helpful at all. I did some online web searching and found the facebook.com/hack tool. I used that and was able to recover my account at that time within minutes, okay? Everything came back. That's what I didn't say. When they deactivate your account, suspend your account, disable your account, everything goes away. If a person visits your page, the page is gone. Everything you have ever written across Facebook, every post, every comment goes away. So this meant that everything I have posted in my groups that I admin, 3 or 4 groups, all gone. Okay. But at this time in May, when I recovered it with the hack tool, I'm sitting here and I'm watching all of this stuff come back. So I'm happy. Yay. But it came back with all of the damn restrictions. My monetization was going to be on hold through August something. It said we are no longer recommending your account to potential followers and things like that. At this time, I had almost like 4,600 followers on. This was on my personal profile, which became a digital creator profile. Okay, whatever. Monetization gone. I was only getting pennies at this time. Anyway, so now I'm being careful with my account. Looking out for links and all of this. But let's fast forward back to June last year. Minding my business, doing nothing wrong, sitting here, and they just poof, closed my account. So this means that once again, everything went away. Again, I'm Meta verified. I reach out right away to Meta verified support. I'm asking for what's going on. Since that time, I have spoken to about 12 different Meta reps, either on the chat or on the phone. None of them helpful. Everybody's saying it's permanent, you are disabled, blah, blah, blah. Meta does not give a damn about us. They don't give a damn about those of us that pay for Meta verified support. They give you the same spiel on every call. They claim they're escalating it to a special team, and then you get an email right away saying, sorry, nothing we can do. I even had a Meta verified rep hang up the phone on me after claiming that I didn't know my Facebook URL that I have had for over 16 years. Some of them claimed that there were upgrades going on in the background that kept them from finding my account. That's the other thing. The reps claimed they couldn't find my account, so they said they didn't know. I didn't know what my account was. But then when I used the automated AI tools to say, try to recover my account, it found it just fine. So why can't the humans find my account, but the AI tool can? So since then, I've been trying to build up my following on this new account, which is slow going. When they take your account away, you lose all your friends, you lose all your followers, you lose all your content, and they restrict you so you can only add like 10 friends per day. And I had a lot of cool people on my friends list that are now probably too famous to want to be my friend anymore. So some of them just ignore friend requests. Some of them have denied my friend requests. I can't remember like all the people I was following. I've been trying to slowly add back the groups that I was in. Some of the groups that I was in where I was a group expert, I have now lost that tag, because now when these admins look at my account, it looks like I've only been there for a month, and all of my content in all of these groups is gone. So all of this, the stuff showing that I actually know what I'm talking about, or I'm a helpful person, is gone everywhere. And I have a whole list of notes here next to me that I'm supposed to be reading through, but I'm just rambling. But I think I'm covering it all. You lose all of your memories. So any things that you had on your account with like friends and family that have passed on, pictures, posts, funny tidbits, all of that goes away. And this has been happening to a lot of people. I don't know what they have done in the past couple of months, but I keep seeing more and more people, Facebook account, Instagram's account, Threads accounts. They are hitting them all. And it has happened to a couple of other gardeners that I know. One of them was able to get her account back somehow. One of them was not. It has happened to people that post all kinds of things, and it has happened to people with tons and tons more followers than me. And Meta just does not care. As a matter of fact, about a week ago, I haven't tried in a couple of days, but the Meta verified support stopped working. You can only access this from your phone, okay? You have to go into your account manager on your phone and click to chat, and then ask to chat with a person. There's no way to email them. You can't do it from your computer. You can only reach the AI tool from your computer, which is just so inconvenient They make it as hard as possible for you to actually get support. And what else? I saw a story. I came across a story that an Indianapolis news station had done about this just a few days before, or it was in June at some point in time. And I reached out to a local news station here in Chicago, and I was told that they had done a story on similar back in, I think, February, because tons of people were losing their Instagram accounts being incorrectly marked for child sexual exploitation, I think. And they helped those people get their accounts back. But he also told me that Meta had stopped responding to them. So now Meta is ignoring the media on that. And several reps kept telling me to appeal by logging into my Facebook account. How can I do that if I can't log into my Facebook account? So I am still pissed. So it has been a month and 5 days since they did this, and I have lost a lot. Okay, now I had already started moving a lot of my content from my group to my blog, but I didn't finish because I don't trust them anymore. So I'm putting all my main content on my blog from now on, but I didn't finish. And again, I'm the admin of these groups, but now you go in the group and all my content, all my guides, all my helpful tutorials and everything is gone. I had to rely on my other admin and moderators to add me back to my own group. They don't care about the business pages that you manage. If you don't have a backup on those, you lose access to all your business pages. People who were running ads for clients lost access to those ads. And I've heard that sometimes you can get, if you have ads running and you contact them through the business manager, sometimes they will help you get your account back because they want that ad money. Unfortunately, I wasn't running any ads at this time, but I did have several pages that I was managing for myself, my husband, and a couple more gone. Groups where I was helping friends admin their groups, gone. Oh, and here's the other thing. When your account is disabled, there's a button on there that says download your data. But when they disable your account, that button does not work. I tried it. So I can't even download my stuff. They're supposed to allow you to get your data, but you cannot get your data. They are holding it hostage or they're just deleting it, and they don't care. You lose access to marketplace. So if you've been in the middle of selling anything, buying anything, you lose access to those chats. So customers just gone. You lose access to all your conversations on Messenger. So if you've been planning anything, planning events, planning purchases, talking to customers, all of that is gone. I was actually trying to get some information on a cruise that we're doing in January. That's in my old chat. Now I can't even remember who I was talking to about where I'm supposed to register and send this information because that chat is gone. I've seen people say they lost access to their groups for school and, for classes and things like that. Meta is so tied into everything and they don't care. They are ruining people's lives and inconveniencing people because they keep putting all these AI tools in place. Meanwhile, they're steady rolling out all of this AI stuff that we do not need instead of fixing issues like this. Let's see what else. What did I forget? It's amazing to me that they put all these AI tools in place to break stuff, but none to fix stuff other than that /hacked tool, which only works if you've been hacked. And I did try that tool again anyway this time. I did my face selfie and all of that and never heard anything back from it. One rep told me to just wait on that. It might take a few days. Well, it never did anything. Can't appeal. and the oversight board. There's a Meta oversight board, which apparently only focuses on content. So when you go there and you try to report something, it asks you specific questions about your content, and you can't like tag your account if you can't log into your account. So all of these tools that they do have in place that's supposed to help you with your account do not work if you cannot log into that account. Like the AI tool, I can't say, hey, can you help me recover my account because I'm logging in from a different account. Make it make sense. It's like a big loop, and they don't want to help us. Oh, and if you're an influencer like me or blogger or whatever, and you belong to like any of the influencer sites, affiliate sites, if you have links out there on the internet, now all of those links are broken. If you have links pointing to your Facebook page, they are broken. If you've used Facebook to authenticate to any of those sites because they want the stats from your Facebook and your Instagram, it breaks all of that. And on some of them, you won't even be able to log it in again. So say you got like 20,000 or something Instagram followers, which has been helping you get deals with brands. Now those 20,000 followers drop off of your total count because that specific site can no longer connect to your Instagram or Facebook. It's a huge mess, and it's ridiculous. Oh, I was also in a special Meta sponsored, I guess I would call it, group for admins that I was invited to. I think I've been a member since 2023 or 2024. I tried to get back in that group. I put in there several times. I was a member before. I was invited. I lost my account. I'm starting over. They denied me 3 times, even though my co-admin is still in the group, even though it's my group that got us into that special group. They denied me 3 times. So now I'm missing out on news about what's going on in the admin world of groups, like things that we can test, things that might be changing in the groups and all of that. I'm missing out on that because they won't let me back in the group because they are Meta and they are the ones that close my account. It's just so much. If you have groups where you are the only admin and you don't have any backups, now you might have pending posts sitting there. You might have people asking questions that you can't answer, and after a while the group goes dormant and they might close it or delete it. All of these things are all tied to your Facebook account, and they don't do anything about it. So if there happens to be anybody watching this video that actually knows someone who works at Meta, let me know. Do not post below talking about this guy on Instagram help me. I'm going to delete all of those comments. I'm not interested in any of these scam artists that take people's money to try to help them recover their accounts, because it's all a farce. That does not happen. So anyway, sorry for the really long ramble, but I just wanted to let y'all know what I'm going through and get this off my chest and tell Meta, stop doing this to people. Fix it. Fix whatever is going on with your system. Put tools in place to help us actually recover our accounts, and give the actual reps the tools that they need to look up the accounts and fix it. Someone who has worked in IT my whole adult life, this model is just so ridiculous to me. I work in IT support. You need humans to fix stuff, and they have these humans that claim they can't fix anything. What are you doing? We don't sit here where I work and say, oh, the robot did that. So sorry. No, sorry, we can't fix your email. The robot accidentally turned it off. I know you need it for work, but sorry. We don't do that. And Meta should not be doing that either. To add that on my new account, I'm calling it new, the one that I opened up in 2022, on June 19th, they suspended that account and said that it was impersonating or something like that. I had to upload my selfie and my ID, and about an hour later it was turned back on, and I got, you're back on Facebook, your account is no longer suspended. I assume that they thought I was impersonating myself, meaning the old account. So in this case, the AI tool worked in my favor, but I can't use it on the old account at all.